Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Taking another look again at Spirit of the Wolf, a Spirit of the North, which I kept calling Wolf. No wonder I called it Wolf instead of Fox in the first video. And kind of stupid because I did play the first version, the first release of the version one, the first game. I've played for a few hours. I'll be honest, I spent most of my time on Discord talking to the devs. And I know I mentioned Tom in the other video. Tom is actually part of Silver Lining, part of the publishing team. And Tom's just I'll tell you, a wonderful job on Steam, getting through the genuine questions and not just the complaints. At least the unproductive or non-constructive feedback. So kudos and appreciate that. The other thing I wanted to cover, and I will do a little bit of gameplay just to show you the performance. They are fully aware of the frame issue with lower end computers. And you know, I think with Unreal 5, that's going to continue to plague the community, especially with older systems. But there are workarounds in several posts, and I wish I could have gotten, there was a post, and it's in his review as well. If you use a program that's, I think it's Upscaler, you can buy it on Steam. It's like $6. I like to use it because it actually, so I'm getting into science of detail here, but I don't know why motherboard manufacturers put the M2 drives right next to the CPU, but I don't like my M2 drives running at 60 and 70 Celsius. It's too hot. I'm not going to burn up my M2 or sacrifice my drives. This program actually allowed me to balance some of that to my 5090, which I know it cost about what a computer costs. But I'm getting more performance out of the graphics card, which is further away. A little more heat, but I'm not burning up my drives. So we're going to go look at that a little bit just before we dive in. We'll go into options. And it's right in here. We talked in the first video about the upscaler. Now, I know in his link in the Discord or in the forums, he said turn it off. I leave it on, actually, because it does a wonderful job. You can change it to balance. I don't lose any quality whatsoever. I've got frame rates unlocked. He recommended 60 and a 30 on handheld devices. I unlocked it, and I'm still seeing that nice balance between graphics card and CPU. For whatever reason, Unreal loves to just burn CPUs to their max. It's really annoying, and I have VSync turned off. Trust me when I say the devs are working on this, so all these fixes are going to be integrated into the game. They know what they're doing. Actually, we all hopped into Discord chat channel, and we talked to one of the developers. Flip is his name. I Flip something. And he was a lot of help, and they're tired. I mean, they've worked really hard and they released this game, and I'm by no means making excuses for them, but I've never seen a team so dedicated to making their game work for everyone. And I can tell you from personal experience working on EverQuest, we stress test that game for almost a year, and on day one of the launch, it was still people couldn't move because of issues with load balancers. We had no idea millions of people were going to play that game. None. We had no clue. And I can remember working 100-hour weeks, trying to fix things to get players in and actually able to play. So let's having just gone through all that, and again with the advanced, I'm still running high everything. You may have to sacrifice some of the texture quality, maybe turn shading off. Shading is definitely a huge drag on your graphics card, and maybe some of the some of the foliage for quality and like tree movement. I know nobody wants to sacrifice, especially with a high-end card. You don't want to sacrifice just the beauty of the game, getting your money's worth out of your system. I get it, totally. So another question that was brought up is the lack of mapping of the controller. That they're working on that as well. But keyboard, yeah, I mapped that sucker to my heart's content. So, I think we covered about everything there. So, you know, having said all that crap, and thanks for bearing with me, let's dive in. Let's take a look at where my progress is. And yeah, I don't know why it says 1 hour. I've actually been playing more than that. But Ark is doing wonderful, both in IRL. She's sitting right here at my feet. So again, I know the quality of the you know, what YouTube and their compression and whatever algorithm is going to kind of distort what I see. But if you see tearing, you definitely pick that up, and that's real. So I've been exploring. I found a lot of things, especially there's clues in the game to discover, a lot of them. A lot of puzzles, which the first one had. Yeah, there's a little bit of tearing, so I'll probably adjust the frames just a little bit. I can see it the more I play, but my temps are perfect, and my frame rates are about 100 right now, so I am not disappointed at all there. And I'm able to play. Oh, almost missed that. Nice. These are your save points. I came in here and I robbed everyone of. This is where they all sleep. They don't. They don't like woke up. They're like bug off. But yeah, there's lots of pictures and things. I go to check them out because they reveal, and I've come across a few of these. They give you more knowledge, and there's other scrolls that give you knowledge. And let's take a look at that. Let's see just exactly. So I've unlocked. Oop, that's the map. Oop, we're going to talk about that later. Haven't unlocked any of the abilities yet, but we're working on it. You can see in here what the different. These are a rune that I actually found that senses lore scrolls. And where are you? Here, thank you. I have unlocked some of these texts. I'm not sure these are changing the tribes, so I guess with each tribe comes more understanding. But I had one that I know, words of memory. Yeah, this is so I've unlocked all this so far to give you just a little bit of context. So the more I'm running around, the more I'm learning about what these tribes are. It's pretty cool. And let's see if I hit anything else. I haven't changed anything there. Because I really like him. The map mode, the one thing I'll say is, like, when I set up waypoints, I wish it showed me that on like the display somewhere. Just like a pointer to kind of help me get back to where I'm at, because there's no mini map in the game. But it would be nice to be able to see these waypoints. It's not a gain stopper. You can see all my death sites that I haven't gone and collected. I died here. I died there. It does leave a grave. You can go back and get your stuff if you can go find it, or going to retrieve it is yet another death because it's an area you're not supposed to be. So there's that. You see, as you can see, I've got a waypoint set, but I don't see it. And at first I thought it was that one. That's that beam that's coming up. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's my waypoint. Let's take a look at the map again. Let's see if I'm actually heading in that direction. Kind of heading in that direction. So is that off to the left on my screen? Let's check. Where'd you go? Hey, where's my stream? Now I don't see it. We'll just keep heading this direction. Here's another one of these boards. They do go back so you can see it uncovering because I've already unlocked some of it. It's pretty cool. I love the hieroglyphics. Just gives you that kind of a prehistoric feel. And this is kind of where I'm at. And there's one of my deaths right there. And that in the water is a death zone. I could probably get to that thing, but and you do get some of your points back. But I really don't want to experience death, but I know I'm going to just because I'm on video and I'm dumb. But you hence my point. And oh, that reminds me. I said in the first game you couldn't save. You can save. If you hit... So now I haven't really lost anything because I don't think I did anything. But if you go to the little cogs, right here, if you click on that, you can quit the desktop or quit to the main menu. It does actually give you a save exactly where you're at and not at one of these... I forget what they call them. I'll be here in a second. These guys right here. Yeah, these statues. So I'm kind of thankful for that, but I don't like, you know, just kind of cheesing to go back to the main menu just so I can capture the exact spot I'm at. But I'll tell you, it's been helpful when I'm in those places, some of these areas where I know I'm gonna die repeatedly trying to figure it out. And I don't want to start all the way back at that statue. Okay, so that's lit up. That was not that little... Is that a death marker? Yeah, it is. Oh, look, I put it right at the top. Did all the little things go to the bottom? I think they did. Boo. So I've got a lot of interesting stuff here. I have yet to figure out how to get across that. I don't see a jump point. Yeah, that is it. How did I die there? That looks like a death marker. That's a weird place to die. I am going to have to make a little adjustment because the tearing seems to be increasing. The devs are aware of 2 memory leaks. Just two. And they're working on them today. Right now, as we speak. They're all online in Discord working on this. But after an hour of play, I have to restart the game. Kind of a pain, but man, I'm still able to play, and that's all I care about. So I'm not going to bore you with... My intention wasn't to come in here and say, oh my god, I finished the game, or I'm so... I don't have time. But I do appreciate the ambience of the game. Just the... Man, I'll tell you, I love the graphics, the mechanics, and everything about the game. It's not... And another question, people were asking, do you need the first game to understand the second? No. And actually, they've posted what the differences are between the two, which will catch you up if you didn't play the first one. So, and it really doesn't matter. This feels to me like a completely different game, but it holds true to all the mechanics of the first game, which, by the way, did require a lot of patches to get it right for everyone. It's just the nature of game development. Again, not making excuses. I was a developer myself, so I know what it feels like to be on both sides. So hopefully this little settings thing did do some justice. I've only been talking your ear off for 14 minutes. I don't think that's too bad. I will be doing more content as they update, you know, the patches, and we can play more as I find more, without giving away too many spoilers of how I got there. Just know that maybe I'll give you hints. But if you want to go watch videos that fully just tell you step by step how to do something, by all means do it. I don't want to beat the game and get through all the content because I watched somebody else's video. It takes away for me, it takes away the experience. I want to figure stuff out myself. Look how he goes to sleep when I'm I love that. Arca does that too. She's laying right there at my feet right now. She's looking at me like, Dad, can we go outside? She heard that. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the support on the channel after all the surgeries. I know I keep mentioning that because you have no idea what, maybe you do, what that recovery is like. I really appreciate it. I had no idea what to expect when I came back after not doing videos for almost 2 years the first time and then 7 years. So feel very thankful that there's still people out there that want to share all these experiences and actually listen to me. My wife doesn't even listen to me. So have a great day. If you're watching this video today, it's Friday, TGIF. Hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you have a great day. And please come back. Not for me, not in this for money. I love community. I'm getting old now. Most, friends are dying. And us old people, we tend to cling, both parents are gone. It's like, no siblings. Who do I go to? So God bless you. And yeah, I can just sit here and chat forever because I know at some point someone's watching this. I know you think I'm a kook. Maybe I am. Who knows? Comes with age. It's Alzheimer's. All right. Love y'all. See ya.